This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Interested in trying to conquer America?
No. All these years, the UK fighters had to go to America. Everyone had to spend a heap of money to go to Vegas. We can do it in London, around Wembley, Cardiff. It's local. We're staying right here. We're staying.
So I was watching some clippets from a recent interview that Anthony Joshua done on Lions Den Promotions. I'm not too sure who they are. I'm going to have to be perfectly honest, I've never heard of them before. And I haven't managed to find the entire interview. It seems that some channels out there have just posted the odd clippet here and there. I'm not too sure how they managed to get away with posting other people's footage onto their channel and not get copyright. I mean, that's just ridiculous, because if I did that, I'd get copyright. Hence the reason why I don't have the footage on here. So if anybody wants to go find the footage, go have a look. Anyway, so within this interview, he was asked quite a few different questions, and again, what I've seen of it, some of the clips, is he's been asked about Tyson Fury, about possibly fighting him, cheating in the sport with steroids and all that kind of thing. But the purpose of this video is the Wilder one. Now, you see, a lot of people have said that because I put out about what Eddie Hearn said. Now, I didn't put everything into the video. Of course, there are some things that I know that I'm not going to be putting out, but it is going to be in the UK if they sign the fight. It's not Vegas. So again, all the Wilder protectors, again, I'm not going to be mentioning names due to policies and all that kind of thing. I'm not allowed to if it's not going to be in a positive light. I'm not dissing them as such, but either way, I'm not going to give them any kind of shine. So these guys said, no, it's fake news. It is going to be in Vegas, 100%. Don't listen to them, as in don't listen to Sporting Icons. Listen, I know more about it than what they do. What the hell do they know about it? They don't. They really don't. And anyway, moving on. So they're saying that I'm a liar. Okay, so not only did I show you about Eddie Hearn and many other things as well, but he has said it by his own mouth in this interview on Lions Den Promotion that I am not going to America. I am going to fight in the UK. I've earned the right to do so. I've built the foundation and all these kind of things, and I am ad-libbing, of course. I don't have the notes or anything in front of me, but that's what he's saying. And he did say, even if that means I have to take less money or more money than going to Vegas and fighting on Wilder's team's terms, then so be it. I've earned the right. Now, I can back that one up, no doubt, because he has earned the right. He's a unified champion. Is Wilder? No, he's not. But either way, he does need Wilder to become undisputed. He is a WBC champion, of course. So, yeah, he's definitely earned the right. No doubt about it. And of course, let's not forget, straight after the Parker fight, he said, when he was asked about potentially fighting Wilder over stateside, or does he need to travel, he said no. Not at all. Definitely not. We are staying in the UK. We could put on this fight at Wembley, in Cardiff, wherever. This is for the British fans. He said this with his own mouth. So where people are going to be saying, or maybe they already have, I don't know. Of course, I'm talking about the Wilder Protector channels. And by the way, okay, I don't want Wilder fans to be offended, because I'm not talking about you, okay? I'm really not. I'm talking about those who pretend to be Wilder fans, or just using Wilder and Joshua for their own profile to try and get views and subs and all that kind of thing, and super chats and whatever it is, whatever their agenda is. The real fans of boxing, the real fans of Wilder, big shout out to you. You guys are reasonable people. You know, you don't come with a hate. You don't, whereas a lot of the other ones do. And unfortunately, Wilder's getting a bad reputation because of this minority. So again, don't be offended. I'm not talking about you, okay? So they're going to say, or have already said, whichever channel it is that you guys watch, I don't know, there'll be various ones of them where they have said or will be saying that Anthony Joshua is not a man of his word, because Joshua did say, give me 50 million and I'll fight him tomorrow. So therefore, you should be a man of your word. As I've said a couple of minutes ago there, he is being a man of his word. He said UK. UK to him is loyalty. He's showing loyalty to the UK fans. What loyalty does he need to give you? You don't like him, okay? You've done nothing but criticize him. And again, you people seem to think that you run boxing and Joshua and Eddie Hearn listens to you, and this is why the fight's being made, because you guys pushed it and it's going to be in Vegas because we've decided. You don't at all. We run boxing, and I've proved that. I really have. So people who say it's them who's done it, no, not at all. Not at all. It's us that have done this. So he's not being a man of his word. Well, he is being a man of his word. As I said, he said he's going to be fighting in the UK. Now, again, he didn't say in this interview with IFL, it was, of course, when he said, give me 50 million. Well, he said 60 million and then changed it to 50 million if it's a $100 million fight. First of all, they haven't proved it's a $100 million fight. So if you want to get technical about it, let's get technical. Okay, he didn't say, they haven't proved it's a $100 million fight. Okay, but either way, they have guaranteed him $50 million, which is all fine and it's good money and all that kind of thing. It's not more a great deal more money than what he would make fighting in the UK against maybe a Povetkin or someone like that. It is going to be more, no doubt, but you're talking probably 5 million difference or 10 million maybe. I don't know, to be honest. Dollars, of course. So while that's a lot of money for me and you, to him, he's already loaded. So that extra couple of million ain't going to mean too much to him when he's got to give up a whole lot of the contract. Okay, and we'll get onto that bit in a minute. So he is being a man of his word by him not accepting 50 million and saying the fight's going to be in the UK because he's earned the right. That is keeping to his word. It is. Okay? So, no, he's not being two-faced. He's not lying. And people who's going to run with this agenda, no, it's you guys. You just have an agenda. And you guys will criticise Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua anyway. But at the same time, let's twist it, shall we? You guys say that Joshua is not a man of his word for the 50 million, even though I just told you that he is. Wilder is also not a man of his word, right? Didn't he say, I don't care about the money, it's about legacy, I just want the fight and I'm willing to travel? Right? So why did he turn down $12.5 million then, if it's not about money and just wanted to fight? If that was true, then he would have just signed. But you guys say, well, no. Okay, that doesn't mean he should be rumbled, right? Likewise, that doesn't mean Joshua should also be rumbled, because this 50 million... this would mean that Team Wilder runs the event. Joshua runs his own events. That's what he does. Look at all the cards that he has under him, his undercards. He chooses who's on the card. He chooses the budget and all that kind of thing. Okay? He goes over there to Vegas. No, he doesn't. He has no say in this whatsoever. And rightly so. He shouldn't for that kind of money. But it doesn't mean he should go on and accept whatever's in the contract. It doesn't work that way. He is the unified champion. He is the A side here. People say that, well, they've backed Joshua into a corner with his 50 million. He has no choice. Well, actually, when it comes down to huge money like that and fan loyalty, guess what? He's chosen fan loyalty. That gets a big tick from the Joshua fans. Okay? Again, he doesn't need to please you, the haters. He really doesn't need to do that. So they're also going to say that Josh was ducking Wilder, even though he was the one who approached Team Wilder. They approached him before the Parker fight as well. He had first refusal, if you remember. Then he ran around saying 50-50 or no fight, even though previously he said it's about legacy, not money. So again, Team Joshua reached out to Wilder, hence the reason why this fight could well be happening, because they reached out. They are the ones who were pressing for the fight. Okay, they reached out. So nobody's ducking. I think that should be plainly obvious, but anyway. They're also going to say that Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn have probably talked him out of it because they're a couple of snakes. They don't want him to go to the US and ruin their cash machine and what have you. Again, as I told you guys yesterday, it's not about Eddie Hearn. It's not about Barry Hearn. Okay, they work for him. Okay, he has final say, not them. They don't have any influence, no say. They can present the option and say, okay, right, this is what you're being offered. What do you think? And he'll go, yeah, it's good, or but I'm not happy about it. I want this, this, and this. Or, yeah, I'm good with it. Go make the fight. Okay? He has the final say. His trainer, Rob McCracken, has the final say. His management team do. Not Eddie Hearn. They work for Anthony Joshua. Okay, so, again, as I said to you guys, it's you lot who convinced Anthony Joshua to stay in the UK. It's you guys with your comments on the videos. I told you, I sent that video where I wasn't happy, where the reports were saying that it's verbally agreed that it's going to be in Vegas in November the 10th. I sent him that video. And the comment section was lit. Again, you guys can say, well, he wouldn't do that. He doesn't know who you are. Fine, you can think whatever you want. Bit strange how 24 hours later, it then goes from, it's going to be in Vegas to, no, it ain't. But anyway, you can think what you like. Coincidence, shall it? Is that what we call it? Fine, no problem. But no, Eddie Hearn, he wants to crack America. So if Joshua wants to go to America, guess what? This helps him, especially if he was to beat Wilder. This helps his profile. He's going to be the one in the ring celebrating with the undisputed heavyweight champion in the world, right? Profile. So again, if people say Barry Hearn, Eddie Hearn have been talking him out of it, don't be so stupid. Really, don't be so stupid. And of course, people will say that he's scared of Wilder. Really? Yeah, he approached Wilder, as I said, ridiculous. He'll be scared to travel. Not really, because if you look at the rematch with Vladimir Klitschko, guess what? He was trying to get it in Vegas. So why would he be afraid to travel? Now, for us, we do believe that he should travel, no doubt. He's world champion, but for undisputed, we've never had undisputed on British soil before. Therefore, we want it here. Regardless of the outcome, we want undisputed on British soil. You guys in America have had it plenty of times. We have never had it. I think we kind of earned the right for this one when it comes to Joshua, right? So anyway, so no, he's not scared to travel. And of course, people say, well, maybe he's going to give up the 50 million because he can't get his visa because of his previous history with marijuana selling. Okay, again, when he was about to fight Vladimir Klitschko for the rematch, he was over in Vegas himself with Floyd Mayweather. You've all seen the pictures. You've seen him over there. And you've seen him with Vladimir Klitschko as well when the first fight was on, when they were doing their around the world tour. Guess what? He was in America, in New York. So again, there's no problems with a visa. Unless, of course, he's been dealing dope over the last 6 or 7 months and being caught for it and whatever, which I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Why would he? So no, he has no issues with a visa. Okay, so that should be painfully obvious, but people are going to try and run with that one. So just to give you guys the ammunition to throw back at them. But again, so you have to remember that Joshua is the A side in this one as well. As I said, he likes to have some control of the event. This is what he does. It's also about him for the future because he has his own promotional company, AJ Boxing. He has fighters that he has within the Matchroom stable and his own stable with Joe Cordina and Joshua Buatsi. He will want them on his card. So again, maybe there's some kind of broadcasting issues as well. And no, Anthony Joshua is not part of the DAZN deal where people say, well, they want it over in America and DAZN will pay more money. No, they won't, because do you really think that Showtime will give up the rights to air their fight and let DAZN do it? No. Anthony Joshua is not part of DAZN, okay? The Eddie Hearn Matchroom USA thing is for him and any US-based fighters, not for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is not part of this deal, okay? But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So you've heard it from the horse's mouth. So those who are saying that I was making up news and Eddie Hearn's a liar, well, I think I've just proved to you that Eddie Hearn is in fact not a liar. In fact, Eddie Hearn has actually done everything that he said he was going to do with Anthony Joshua's career, and then some. Okay, so Eddie Hearn, he may contradict himself from time to time, but as he said yesterday, I was lying, but today I'm telling the truth. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But no, he has said he's going to be fighting Klitschko next. Guess what? When people are saying that ain't going to happen, he's not going to throw his golden goose to Vladimir Klitschko, guess what? He did it. He said that Anthony Joshua wants to become unified and undisputed champion in 2018. That's the task that Joshua has given him. He's already delivered Joseph Parker a fight, and I still say Wilder and Parker should have fought first and then Winner fought Joshua, because that's fair, but it seems that Anthony Joshua collecting one belt at a time, that seems perfectly feasible, right? Okay, so either way, that's a task that Eddie Hearn has been given by Joshua. He's already delivered Joseph Parker, and now he's trying to deliver Deontay Wilder. But guess what? That doesn't mean that Wilder, who's trying to make Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua look like they're not the A side. Come with me. You see, you're not controlling nothing. You keep saying that you're the A side and you're important and you run boxing. No, we do. They tried to flex their muscle, but their muscles turned to bananas, is what happened. So, yeah, you don't control Joshua, you don't control Eddie Hearn. Everybody who says that they own boxing, as in the Wilder Protector channels, you don't. We do. We win. Come out with your video saying that all this is fake news. It's not fake news. It's fact. I've given you facts, okay? And yes, I know a lot of these guys, they give an opinion and then they say fact. It's not a fact, it's an opinion. Go back to school and learn the difference between an opinion and a fact. That's something that you really got to do. But either way, so just to confirm, Anthony Joshua has said with his own mouth, UK. Eddie Hearn has said it, UK. I've had official confirmation, UK. All right, it's not going to be Vegas. So all those channels who's saying that I lied or whatever it may be, retract your words. And you can try and make all the excuses that you want. Eddie Hearn has convinced him. Anthony Joshua is ducking. He's not a man of his word. Well, I think I've just debunked all of what you've just said. But go right ahead. Come out with something new, no problem. And I'll debunk that too. Anyway, I think it went on for quite some time, didn't it? So click the thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.